Hello students, so in the previous video we had discussed about average speed, average velocity, right? How to calculate average velocity if distances are same, and also we have derived the formula for average velocity when time interval are same. Okay, now based on those formulas, let us discuss few questions. A car moves a distance of 200 meter. Car is traveling a distance of 200 meter. It covers first half of the distance with a speed 60 km per hour and next half with a speed v. Okay. It covers first half with a speed 60 and next half. So the question itself is saying that the distance remains the same, first half and next half, right? First half is covering with a speed 60 and next half with a speed v. Okay, if average speed is 40, what is the speed v? So the question is based on the same distances, right? That is when d1 equals to d2 equals to d. This is a question, no? First half is covering with a speed 60 and next half. So the distances covered by the car is same, first half and next half. So we had already seen the formula for equal distances, right? Let us derive once again. Average speed is defined as the total distance by total time, right? Here, let the total distance be 2d. Total distance be, you can take it as d also, there is no problem. So first half means distance will be d and next half will be again d. So average speed will be total distance 2d, that is d plus d, first half and next half. Total time say t1 plus t2, that means car is taking a time interval t1 to travel a distance d, and next distance d car is taking a time t2. Now we know that v1 is d by t1, speed is distance by time, velocity is displacement by time. When car is moving in one direction, velocity and speed itself means the same. So instead of t1, we can write it as d by v1. Similarly for t2, it is d by v2. Substitute in this equation, it is 2d upon, instead of t1, we can place d by v1, d by v2. Right? So 2d upon d will be taken common, 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. dd gets cancelled. So average speed will be 2, take the LCM v1 v2, v2 plus v1. So it is finally 2 v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2. Right? Okay. So we will solve this. Average speed is 40, so instead of v, we will place 42. One speed is given 60, so instead of v1, we can write it as 60. v2, it is not given, we have to find it. Right? Let us say that as v upon 60 plus v. Right? Okay. It is finally 240, 64 plus 4v equals to 12v. So 240 equals to 8v. So v is equals to 8 3s, 30 km per hour. Right? So your answer for this question is 30 km per hour. In the previous video, we have derived the formula for three equal distances, which was 3v1 v2 v3 upon v1 v2 plus v2 v3 plus v3 v1. Similarly, for two equal distances, it is 2v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2, right? So every time when this kind of MCQ is being asked in NEET or JEE, you don't have to derive this formula, just use this formula and substitute the values. For two equal distances, it is 2v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2. The only thing that you need to take care is, you just have to understand the question whether the distance is same. If it is, only then you can use this formula directly. Right? If distance is not given the same, we cannot use this formula. Clear? So for this, answer is option A, 30 km per hour. Let us go for another MCQ. Let us see the next question. A car travels half the distance with a constant speed of 40. Speed is given 40 km per hour. And remaining half with a constant speed of 60. 60 for remaining half. Find the average velocity. See, once again, it is covering half the distance with speed 40 and remaining half. That means the distance covered by the car is same. So, in the previous video, we have derived the formula for equal distances, right? Two equal distances. So, we can use the same formula in this sum also, because first half with a speed 40, next half with a speed 60. So, your average speed or average velocity will be 2v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2, right? So, average velocity v is equals to 2 v1 40 v2 60 upon v1 plus v2, so that is 100. So, it is 48 km per hour, right? So, we used this formula because the distances are same, right? So, your answer is option C, 48 km per hour. Let us solve one more question. So, in this question, a particle moves for 20 seconds with velocity 3 meter per second and then velocity 4 meter per second for another 20 seconds and finally moves with a velocity of 5 meter per second for next 20 seconds. So, in this question, time intervals are same, right? For first 20 second, another 20 second and again 20 seconds. You have to find the average velocity. See, in this question, they have not mentioned anything about the distances, right? So, we cannot use the formula 2v1 v2 upon v1 plus v2 or 3v1 v2 v3. That will not be the formula to be used over here. So, in the previous video, when I have explained you about average velocity, we had derived the formula for average velocity in case of equal interval of time, right? So, the same formula can be applied over here because the time intervals are same, 20 second, 20 second and 20 second. So, for that we have derived this formula v1 plus v2 plus v3 dot 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 vn divided by n. This was the formula which we have derived in the previous next to next video. So, using this formula directly, v1 first velocity is 3, another velocity is 4 and finally the velocity is 5. So, 3 plus 4 plus 5 divided by 3. So, it is 12 by 3, 4 meter per second, right? So, this is your answer. If you want to see the derivation of this formula, you can switch on to the previous videos and you can see the derivation of this formula. So, this is your answer, 4 meter per second, B option. Okay. So, now in the next video we will discuss about the graph of position time and how to find the average velocity from the graph, right? So, that will be discussed in the next video.